Hi friends, welcome to our first video about the Gmdss. So the meaning of the Gmdss we call Global Maritime Distress and Safety System. Now what is the exactly Gmdss? So in the Gmdss function we are going to talk about, actually we are covering mainly for the maritime communication. All the maritime communication it is covering by the Gmdss function. Now what are the type of maritime communication we are doing on board? So these are the mainly maritime communication we are using on board. We have the distress communication, we have distress relay communication, we have urgency communication, we have a safety communication, and we have a routine communication. Distress communication. The distress communication means when your vessel is in an imminent danger, onboard crew lives are in imminent danger and you need a imminent help. So that is the situation we call distress situation, and that situation, the communication we use, we call distress communication. And the assigned word for the distress communication we are using, we call Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is the first communication we have. The second communication means distress relay. Now what is the distress relay? For example, my vessel is in the distress, I need a imminent help. I just press the distress button and I am expecting the acknowledgement from the coast station because they are the responsible to make the search and rescue operation, sending the help for me because I am in a distress. So due to any certain reason, if the coast station, they might not receive my distress alert, and all this scenario has been monitored by the other vessel which is in nearby vicinity of my location. So what they are doing, behalf of me, they are sending again my distress alert to the coast station. So the coast station can receive the distress alert that this is the vessel is in a distress, and the other vessel, they are sending their distress behalf of them. That time, that communication we use, we call distress relay. Similarly, the assigned word in a communication for the distress relay, we call Mayday relay. That was the second communication we have in the Gmdss function. The third communication we have urgency communication. Urgency communication when we need a medical assistance. For example, any of my crew get injured and I need a medical help. For that time, we used urgency communication. The assigned word for the urgency communication, we use the word we call pan pan, pan pan, pan pan. Number 4 is the safety communication. Now the safety communication means the situation is it not safe for my vessel or the onboard crew. It is about the security. So that what is we call safety communication, like a piracy, or let's say my vessel is engaged in a towing operation. I'm towing a barge, or even my vessel is get some engine problem and my vessel has been towed by another vessel. We are using the towing line. Any other vessel is approaching us, coming nearby us. So what we are doing, every half an hour, 1 hour, we are making the security communication announcement that just keep clear from our vicinity, just to avoid the collision. So that what we call safety communication, and the assigned word we use for the safety communication, we call security, security, security. Now the last one we call routine communication, or we call general communication. For example, to give my ETA to the port control, coordinating with the other vessel, using the intership communication for the general purpose. That what we call routine calling. Now, so these are the communication, maritime communication we have in our Gmdss function. And to do this all communication, we have mainly 2 types of equipment on board. Okay, we have a terrestrial and satellite communication equipment on board. To to do all this communication. Okay, so satellite and the terrestrial communication equipments we have comes under the GMDSS system on board, which we have installed on board as per the regulation of SOLAS, safety of life at sea. So, but mainly we should understand these three functions. These are the three functions we should fully aware while we are doing all this communication. We should understand all these three functions. First of all, what we call connecting procedure. I should understand what is the connecting procedure while I am doing the distress through MF, BHF, HF, NPDB, in Mars at sea, DSC. So I should know the connecting procedure because we have a different types of equipment. Number two, I should also understand the communication procedure. For example, in the distress we use Mayday Mayday, distress relay we call Mayday relay, urgency we call Pan, safety we use the word security. So I should also aware about the communication procedure. The third one is the frequency to be used. So we should also fully aware about the frequency is going to be used in a BHF, MF, HF, DSE, because as I said, the different equipments are having the different frequencies. So this is the first general information about the GMDSS. Thank you.